Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Mohamed Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Terrific header! Goal! Victoria! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, super ball! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Baresi cuts out the pass. It's Park Ji-sung.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Oh, he's been caught napping. Back in once more. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Caceres. Xavi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Kagawa. Looking for the run. They're urging it. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Turnus tries to clear. Baresi. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Out for a throw. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Another throw-in. Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard makes the interception. It's Forlan.
There will be
Now it's
3
Mohamed
minutes
Salah.
added time.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff is flagged offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Takes a shot! Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Ernest. Well read, nice interception. Up Sung. Now it's Kagawa. Now he's got space here. And this is Park Ji-sung. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Victoria are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it has to be done.
Cruyff is behind this one.
Substitution.
And this an opportunity to pull level. Cruyff! Corner number 3 coming up. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's bounced back off the post. No way through, so back it comes. This big chance! I'm trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's on it. Can he get away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Takes the shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Xavi Alonso, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
So, what can they make of this? Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's Tonali. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Now it's Forlan. Mateus. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. In again.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had it nicked away. Rummenigge.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, that's a very deep... Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And the pass is intercepted. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, I think they're...
It's full! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Raul. David Villa. David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Adams gets good distance on it. Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that. Victoria leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pernas powering forward here. Salah crosses. Oh, nicely intercepted. Forlan looking to add to his goal. Raul with the clearance. Rummenigge shoots! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Victoria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again. No mistake. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Raul. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's a good ball out wide. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Forlan. Victoria finding their passes. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 3
Lots of
minutes.
decent shots, surely! That is a beauty! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 9, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the half-time whistle goes.
Victoria are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Victoria head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And we're off again. Bonus. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a go. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So now the difference is 3. It's a sharp pass. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And now he has 2. So, just for consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, it's come loose. Raul, and it's been played through. Oh, just skips. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
He's on it. Can he get away? He has found a way. Real chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Victoria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Just about up to 75 minutes. Forlan. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Raul. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ernest. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rummenigge. Mignon claims comfortably. Out for the run that he made.
Victoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they have to quickly regroup.
Nicely weighted ball. Ernest. 5 minutes to add. Victoria looking to pass their way through. Aims beyond the defence. And the referee brings it to a close. Victoria pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And they've got a throw. Kunde's cross. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Bale! It's their second corner of the game. Out for a throw. That is lovely. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mateus, here's onto it. Mateus! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Good ball, good take. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now a header! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That pass isn't the best. Mohamed Salah. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Real chance here. He's had a shot! And in for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ferdinand.
There will be 3
Luka
minutes
Mikano.
added time.
Played out to the right. He's in a great position here. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So off we go once more. Victoria didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Furness stood up well to him there. Donadoni tries to play it through. Can he latch onto this? And he's managed to get free. And smartly reclaimed. Charlotte. A whisker away from making it 4. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Ferdinand cuts it out. Now it's Donadoni. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Donadoni. And this is De Bruyne. And it's Gravenberch. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. They're up to 5 corners now. Khan claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's the shot! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Zanetti. Forlan. He is through here. Oh, what decent chance! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quality ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. Just the keeper to beat. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. Taken back almost at once. That's good vision. And he Cantona! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ernest. Now Salah. Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Good read, needed to be. Rummenigge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been slipped through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Xavi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. Nicely weighted ball. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute at a
Mateus.
time.
Rummenigge, a player. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. Adams. Rummenigge. And this is Mohamed Salah. No way through. Cantona. He's on it. Can he get away? Big shot at goal! Goal! complete. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Off! Off the post! And he's gone looking for safety. Passing nice and neat. And that has sent him sprawling. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he thumps it clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's...
And a chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ernest, or good read. Forlan. Rummenigge. And he's worked it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. And it's Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Forlan. Cannavaro does well to stand firm and defend it. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Some really good ball movement. And this is Bale. Shot and goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forlan. Now it's Platini. And this is Bale. Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Forlan. Xavi Alonso. And it's Isco. Oh, no joy this time. It's smartly reclaimed. Bale. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bale. It's Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ernest. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard makes the interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Isco. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
And
the shot! And that's another good win of the ball. He has a look out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. San Antonio have really been terrific.
Oh, what a mistake! He's away! Big chance! Must be! Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race, and it's come back out to him. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Victoria have reclaimed it. Isco. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ernest. Could be danger here. He is shapes the shoots. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And now they can clear their lines. Mateus, looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A good take in a good area. Busquets gets rid without sophistication.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's intervened well there. Ernest. And it's smaller.
200 minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ernest. And here's Mohamed Salah. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always driven.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Forlan. And here's Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Forlan. And this is it's Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Iwobi can get it clear. And it's Forlan. And he's whipped it across. Rijkaard clears it away. And the shot's on here. Mohamed Salah! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Mohamed Salah, and he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Victoria! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number 7.
Victoria have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well, and the keeper's decent shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, not quite. Victoria have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Victoria have their second corner now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Turns and goes back. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Cantona. Now he's got space here, and he cuts out a supply. Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. And he's gone looking for safety.
Added time.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, what a mistake! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. They've won a corner. the number 3 coming up. He's looking wide. Forlan. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Victoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ernest does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And a chance! Mateus. Rummenigge. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Victoria! And they've got their lead back.
The goal
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Relapse in concentration. Voila.
Number 22, Iwobi.
Victoria
Coming on the
go
field
into the lead.
is number 20,
Yamal,
Raul.
can he get it through?
Flamengo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need,
And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
Number
played.
37,
So their fourth quarter of the game.
coming on to replace him is
Goal
number 10,
is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Forlan. Crosses it in here. Rijkaard clears it away.
Victoria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
We expected better, and so did he. Great vision. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's intervened well there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! Eric Cantona! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw.
The goal
They have stolen level at the last.
88 minutes is
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
substitution for Flamengo.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Coming on
Credit
the
where
field
it's due.
is
This is great
number
attitude.
2,
Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. What are your thoughts? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. You're just joining us, we are already underway. Paris Saint-Germain, right there! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Bebeto. He played right into his path. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Also the best ever. Shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception.
Kukçu.
Shifted it to the flank. And it's Serginho. Serginho aimed in towards the centre. Bebeto! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Bebeto clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot! Surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Hernandez. Hernandez in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. Kukçu. Serginho. Howson makes the interception. Here's a chance! Mohamed Salah.
Victoria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of
the... Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Bebeto looking to play him in. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And it's Forlan. That's been slipped through. And he's chance for a shot! He has done it! Victoria back on level terms! And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Real chance! Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Bebeto! And again the keeper stands strong. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Forlan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Forlan. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah touches it back. Shapes to shoot! Mo Salah! Sensational! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A mere formality, nigh on a... Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's taken a touch. And he's quick to get it clear again. Yamal. Bebeto. And it's Kukçu. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know,
Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bebeto is standing over this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Bebeto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played back in. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hernandez. Can he get onto this? And he's straight offside. It's Kukçu. Spread it left. He's had it nicked away. And now they can clear their lines. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tries a shot! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind. And
there's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Victoria illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we've